Hey!
Thank you for playing Drawful. Only 4 players. No problem. You'll each get to draw twice. Come on, let's go. Okay, I'm sending a title to each of your devices. Something odd, like Mohawk or Quilting Bee. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send, and you'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, just try your best.
Hey!
Ah! All right, all your pictures are in. Oh man, I can't wait for you to see them. Now, use your device to type in what you think the title for this picture could have been. Or better yet, something you think could trick the other players into thinking it's the title. You'll get points for every player that picks your answer.
Hey!
50. 45. 40. 35. 30. 25. 20.
All right, here are your choices. Now pick the title you think really inspired this drawing.
Hey!
25. 20.
something! What did everybody pick?
Hey!
I might try to forget any of this ever happened. And now this. Put in your titles now. Here are your choices. Pick something. And here are your picks. Okay, so that happened. Okay, let's do this again.
Hey!
40. 30. 25. 20. 15.
All right, who picked what?
Hey!
I'm learning so much about your weird minds. And now, this thing.
Hey!
45. 40. 35. 30. 25.
Okay, here are your choices.
Hey!
20. 15.
Here's everybody's picks.
Hey!
Cha-ching. Ta-da! Cha-ching.
Does anyone pay attention to the things I say here before going to the score tallies? I don't think they do. I really don't.
Cha-ching.
Everybody gets to draw again. The title should be on your devices now.
Hey!
I have all your pictures now. These are interesting. Let's take a look. And our next weird doodle.
Hey!
45. 40. 35.
And here are your choices.
25.
Hey!
20.
All right, who picked what?
Cha-ching. Ta-da! Cha-ching.
I'm not sure how to feel about all of you.
Cha-ching.
Type in a convincing title now.
55. 50. 45. 40. 35. 30. 25. 20. 15.
Here are your choices.
25. 20. 15.
What did everybody pick?
Cha-ching. Ta-da! Cha-ching.
I'm just glad that we all got to share this moment.
Cha-ching.
Now let's take a look at this one.
55. 50.
Hey!
45. 40. 35.
your choices.
25. 20. 15.
Pick something.
Hey!
And here are your picks.
Hey!
Cha-ching. Ta-da! Cha-ching.
Oh, yuck.
Cha-ching.
Let's take a look at our next piece of art.
55. 50. 45. 40.
Hey!
35. 30. 25. 20. 15.
Hurry up, people, type something in.
5.
Okay, here are your choices.
25.
Hey!
20. 15.
Pick something. All right, who picked what?
Cha-ching. Ta-da! Cha-ching.
Oh no, that's too scary.
Hey!
correct, Cookie, and please know I would fall on my sword for you guys. Just not on the sharp side. 5 players. Each of you ready to destroy the others? Let's do this. This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Alright, pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. In 2013, a zoo in China attempted to pass off a blank as an African lion. Now, use your device to enter a bluff that you think will fool the other players into thinking it's true. If you can't think of anything in time, use the Lie For Me button for half the points. Do it now! Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and touch it on your device. All right, who picked what? People became suspicious when it passed on a dead gazelle in favor of a bowl of sausages. And the rest of the board goes unselected. No, that's okay, I've got it. Okay, here's the question. Evergreen Cemetery includes an odd statue of Jesus wearing blank. Type in your lies now. Hit the Lie For Me button if you can't think of something. All right, where's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? Evergreen Cemetery is, of course, in Texas. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In 1988, George H.W. Bush celebrated Halloween by dressing up as blank. Enter your lies now. use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. Let's see what everybody selected. Well, you guys blew it. And nobody fell for this one. Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Select a category. Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's the question. George Frankel is the CEO of a Georgia-based company that will turn your dead relative's ashes into blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And look what we have here. It's part 1 of the 5 stages of reef. And that means this lie didn't get picked. All right, pick a category. University by psychology grad student Nicholas Rule found that people have the ability to point out blank in a crowd. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. nobody picked the other lies up there. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. In 2004, the Train Corporation sold pillows in Japan that were designed to combat loneliness. They were shaped like a blank. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? All right, who picked what? Yeah, nothing says I'm not lonely like sleeping on a pair of disembodied legs. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. Final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Dr. Francis M. Fessmeyer's surefire remedy for stopping your hiccups. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Let's see what everybody selected. Well, don't you feel foolish? Strangely, that's also Dr. Fessmeyer's remedy for measles, leukemia, athlete's foot, and baldness. And we're done.
is live. We're set.
I'm sorry, but these wrong answer of the game sponsors, these can't be real, yes? They're absurd. Look, if the price tag is high enough, I'll say whatever the hell you want, but I mean, come on.
Do you think you can cover just the last half of my shift for me?
Yeah, you mean like 4 hours?
Yeah, that'd be great. All you have to do is just check IDs when people come in, and if anyone's rowdy, just cuff them and put them in our holding cell.
Oh, okay. I'm like 105 pounds and I'm 5'2".
Yeah, that's great. Here's some handcuffs. Here's some mace. Well, it's a mace bottle. I've used most of it for, spraying on food, so it's empty, but people do still react to it when you pull it out.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
My name is Jaden Funk, and I want to teach you slam poetry. But talk is cheap, right? Cheap like a toy made in China by kids in sweatshops working 9 to 5 like Dolly Parton. The interruption. But North Korea just dropped a nuclear bomb on us, just like I dropped a bomb. Mom and Dad, I'm not running the family business. Mom and Dad, I want to be a slam poet artist. To be happy like a megastore smiley face, you have to wear a matching vest just like everybody else. Ding dong, ding dong. Welcome to heaven. The most powerful words to any true-blooded American. So talk isn't cheap, but my class is. $50 for the 8-week session at the Rosewood Adult Learning Center. Hope to see you there.
Hello, I'm Billy.
Welcome to the game. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson, and I hate to toot my own horn, but... Oops, sorry, that wasn't mine. There we go, that one's mine. Playing by yourself? Well, at least you won't come in second. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by...
Kale Mart. If you find a single thing in our store that is not associated with kale, it's free. Kale Mart. We don't even know what kale is, and we don't care.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Get ready, time for question 1.
First up, mail enhancement. Just taking a moment to open my mail. Something I like to do every couple of years. Probably should have paid that. An old Christmas card. Let's see what it says inside. Well, it's been a big year for the whole family. Junior learned to drive, Mom changed jobs, and Dad started a drug empire cooking and selling high-quality methamphetamine. What TV family is this Christmas card from? The Greens, the Browns, the Blacks, or the Whites? Watch how easy this is. Why, yes, this card is from Walter and Skylar White and their son Walt Jr. from the show Breaking Bad. And I'd read you the rest of the letter, but it's full of spoilers. Well, looks like you're not getting the green this time. But you'll have plenty of green soon with this brand new Kale Coffee Maker from Kale Mart. Enjoy a piping hot cup of kale in the morning, because apparently now kale is the thing that everybody's talking about and eating, and you can't escape it, so you might as well just put it in your f***ing coffee. You'll be happy to know this wrong answer of the game comes with $4,000. Congrats. Why not try positive feedback? What might you hear from a kingfisher that's fishing for compliments? So, did anybody notice I just got my scales waxed? So, did you guys see I'm wearing my fur differently? So, how does everyone like my new gill tattoo? Or, isn't anybody A kingfisher is a type of bird. You know, those things with feathers. Wow, talk about a needy, insecure bird. Oh my god, it's been 15 minutes. Somebody tell me I'm handsome. Interns, somebody tell me I'm handsome.
You're handsome, sir. So handsome, Mr. Masterson.
Ah, let's never cut it that close again.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
And now, Lucy in the Sky with Rubles. And oh yes, it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 quotes totally out of context. For each one, I want you to tell me if it's something said by legendary pop star Elton John, or something said by Russian Prime Minister Vladimir Putin. If it was said by Elton John, press the square button. If it was said by Vladimir Putin, press the circle button. We good? Here we go. I do like Britney Spears. I think she's cute. I go to the gym. I myself know. I think happiness is love. No, I guess that's why they call it the blues. Look, there's a lot of political turmoil in the world. We must trust Elton John's song, The Circle of Life. It's a simple philosophy that says this: no matter what happens, we can rest assured that one day, Vladimir Putin will be eaten by a lion. I call this one, I Hunger for Love. If each member of the Hunger Games love triangle brought something different to the relationship, which of these arrangements would actually result in Katniss catching fire? Katniss brings air, Peeta brings friction, and Gale brings time. Katniss brings friction, Peeta brings fuel, and Gale brings inert gas. Katniss brings heat, Peeta brings time, and Gale brings oxygen. Or Katniss brings heat, Peeta brings... The so-called fire triangle outlines what is needed to start and maintain fire, which is heat, fuel, and oxygen. Remove one, no fire. But I'm sure you could get rid of Peeta and it would still be hot.
5 fingers!
Say hello to... One show down, 14,312 to go.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And I'll throw some extra roses at you for a right answer. Put these Broadway musicals in order of longest to shortest original runs. Grease, Rent, Spamalot. Rent, Grease, Spamalot, Spamalot, Rent, Grease, Rent, Spamalot, Grease, or Grease, Rent, Spamalot. Opening in 1996, Rent ran for 12 years, Grease opened in 1972 and ran for 8 years, and Spamalot opened in 2005 and had a 5-year run. That earned you an extra $1,000. Of course, none of these tops the musical Cats, which ran for 233 straight years. Hard to believe, but true. Good for them. Round 1 is in the books, and surprisingly, you're doing pretty well. Don't forget, in round 2, all the cash is doubled. Okay, how about it? Open wide for Chucky Balls. I just love Chuck E. Cheese, especially those big ball pits with all the colorful balls that kids jump around in. So tell me this. Imagine, just hypothetically, that each color ball you definitely not come into contact with. A ball that causes polio, a ball that causes herpes, a ball that causes rabies, or a ball that causes... Herpes, polio, and rabies are all caused by a virus. Plague is caused by a bacteria, so none of those virus balls could give you plague. Plague is spread... Leafy laughter. Imagine an episode of Between Two Ferns with Zach Galifianakis being filmed with a set of 2 new freshly sprouted ferns. Based on the name for fern sprouts, what might be a better name for that episode? Between 2 saplings with Zach Galifianakis? Between 2 pup shoots with Zach Galifianakis? Between 2 fronds with Zach Galifianakis? Or between 2 fiddle... I'm not fond of this answer. Why didn't you pick this? A fern sprout is called a fiddlehead based on its shape, which resembles the top of, you guessed it, a fiddlehead. And like Zach Galifianakis, they take about 40 years to fully blossom.
Follow me down to the sea.
Here's a good one. Escargot for Margot. Okay, guys, I've got a theory, and I think it's pretty solid. Follow me on this. The movie Key Largo came out in 1948, and the next major Argo movie was Fargo. So there may have been a secret Argo embargo. Ergo, how long was the next Argo embargo between Fargo and Argo? 7 years, 12 years, 17 years, or 22 years? Fargo came out in 1996 and Argo in 2013. Ergo, a 17-year Argo movie embargo. And you know what never went out of style that entire time? Cargo pants. Here's one for you. To be or not to be Arthur.
Hi, this is Corky. And how about them Golden Girls, huh?
Old man, what the hell are you doing? Get away from the microphone.
But I need to ask a question.
Give me, oh, damn it, give me that.
No,
Listen to me, you stupid old, give it to me.
Ow.
What's that thing? Who's that fella? Where's that scooty up doodly doo? It's Foggy Facts with old man.
Scooty up doo, I forget.
All right. Just one question, and then you are out of here.
Okay, 2 questions, great.
One question!
All right, don't get your panties in a... whatever. I'm just trying to remember this one thing. I'm trying to think of this lovely singing gentleman. He was friends with those Muppet puppets, and he lived in Colorado. He talked to God in all those movies, and then he died in a plane crash. And now he's probably talking to the real God. Who the heck was that guy?
Okay, was it Engelbert Humperdinck, Jim Croce, Harry Belafonte, or John Denver? Yes, old man, it's country folk singer-songwriter John Denver. You're talking about John Denver.
I'm not talking about him, you are.
Why were you trying to remember John Denver, old man?
I wasn't.
What are you talking about? You just commandeered this game to ask a question about him.
Who?
John Denver.
Never heard of him. Toodaloo, boy.
Ah! Here we have Menage a Treat. Who would not be invited to a Neapolitan threesome? Vanilla Ice, Strawberry Shortcake, the band Sexual Chocolate, or Liz Lemon? Neapolitan ice cream consists of strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla, but not lemon. So Liz Lemon would not be invited. Remember, approaching a threesome is just like eating ice cream. If you go at it too quickly, you might damage the roof of your mouth. Brace yourself for the attack. When you see two I'm sorry, was I talking too much? Fine, here's your clue. Watch this Peter P. Who's the Peter P? Good luck. That's the game! Wow, I haven't seen that many Peter since... What? No. You know what? I'm not reading the rest of this joke.
You don't know Jack!
Anton Jones was the greatest detective in the world.
I noticed a grey speck on your jacket, which could only have come from a quarry upstate. Gentlemen, the murderer is the mayor.
But after a terrible accident...
I'm afraid his body won't make it, but we can save his brainwaves.
The greatest mind in the world now resides in a pocket calculator.
Where am I? No!
And with the help of a friend, he'll crack the case and crunch some numbers.
Don't you see, John? There's no way his wife could have killed him.
That's great. But how much should I leave for this tip?
15% of $28.50 is,
From the producers of Tommy Gulch, Attorney Stripper, comes Calculator Jones, P.I.
Any last words, Calculator Jones? Boobs? Boobs.
Freeze! Police!
I'll be back on the street in no time!
Then I guess I'll calc you later.
Don't you hate going to the movies by yourself? I mean, I do. We have so much in common. I mean, maybe you and I should sometime. I mean, I don't know. I mean, whatever. I guess there aren't any good movies showing right now anyway, so never mind. Forget I said anything. That was stupid.
This message paid for by people who think you and Tina should go out on a date sometime just to see how it goes.
That's so embarrassing. I did not put them up to that.
Also paid for by Tina.
The perfect cup of coffee. That's what we pour at High Horse Coffee House. But it's not for everyone. Frankly, your taste buds probably can't appreciate how complex and rich our coffee is. And you know what? It angers us to think of you drinking it. Okay, there it is. And hey, let's take it a step further. We despise you. Our coffee is f***ing amazing and complex, and it's like from another f***ing dimension, but it's wasted. It is wasted on you. I would rather pour our coffee on a pile of manure than let it touch your tongue. That's right. You rate lower than steaming manure piles, so stay away. You just stay away, or so help me, I won't be held responsible for my actions. So remember, that's High Horse Coffee House on Historic Mansion. No, you know what? F*** you.
Hey kids, are your parents out of the room? Yeah! Good, because I want to talk to you about candyforgold.com. At candyforgold.com, we take all your parents' boring old gold and jewelry and send you back bags of delicious candy. But listen, we can't send you the candy unless you send us the gold. So here's what I need you to do. Wait till your mommy and daddy leave the house, sneak into their bedroom, and look through all their drawers. Oh. If you see anything made of shiny gold, just grab it. It doesn't even have to be made of gold, just as long as it's shiny. The next part's easy. Just put it all into a properly sealed and stamped box or envelope and mail it to candyforgold.com. And whatever you do, don't tell your parents. They're busy and they don't want to know anything about this. I'm serious. Keep your mouth shut. That's candyforgold.com. Shh, it's our little secret.